It is a quadratic. You got that x squared, so your goal will be to set it equal to 0. So x squared plus x, send this 6 over, subtract 6 from both sides. So we've got that. And we're still going to factor it like normal. So we're going to make the x squared with an x and the x, a 6 with a 3 and a 2. If I make that plus 3 and minus 2, that'll give me 1 x in the middle, nice and factored. And now, but because it's an inequality, we're going to need to do a little bit more. First, we will, like normal, find out where it equals 0. So either x minus 2 equals 0 or x plus 3 equals 0. Add 2 to both sides. X equals 2, subtract 3 from both sides, x equals minus 3. Alright, so now, normally if this were an equal sign, we would be done, but because it's an inequality, what we're going to do is put these on a sign line. So this is where it equals 0. I'll put nice solid dots there because of the equal sign there. I am allowed to equal 0. And I'm going to test each region to see where this is greater than or equal to 0. So, alright, how did we do this? We did, it's easiest to plug into the factored form. So I'm going to rewrite this factored form, x minus 2 times x plus 3 down here. X minus 2 times x plus 3, and I'm going to plug in values in each region. So first I'm going to plug in a number that's greater than 2, so say 5. If I plug that in, so when I plug in 5 minus 2 is positive 3, 5 plus 3 is a positive 8. I don't really care what the numbers are. All I really care is if it's positive or negative. So positive times positive is a positive. So this region here, I'll be positive. And now I'll plug in something between negative 3 and 2, any number I want. So between negative 3 and 2, I think a 0 would be nice. So plugging that in, 0 minus 2 is negative 2. 0 plus 3 is positive 3. A negative times a positive is a negative. So when I plugged in 0, I got a negative. Now I'm going to plug in any number in this region, so maybe like a negative 5. So if I plug in x equals negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. A negative times a negative is a positive. So when I plugged in that negative 5 over here, I got something positive. So now, go all the way back and think of what you wanted. You wanted stuff that was greater than or equal, well, looks better here, right? Greater than or equal to 0. So if you want stuff that's greater than or equal to 0, you want positive stuff. So I'm going to come down here and shade all the positive regions. So all of this and all of that I will take. So if I write my answer in interval notation, I'll take everything from negative infinity to negative 3, including that 3, united with 2 to infinity. And that is my final answer.